Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me. I have another really simple project for you. If you just want to make something really quick and you don't want to have to be overthinking about what you can make, this project only needs a 1 6x6 paper. And what I come up with is this really simple mini file folder style booklet with pockets. Again, it's really quick to put together, and then you just have fun embellishing and add your goodies inside the pocket. And you also have an option if you wanted to add another flip page inside the mini file folder booklet as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick look on how it looks like, and then also show you how easily it is you can make one of these. So this is the front. So it looks like a file folder. It's got the little tab here on the front. I've added a cute little charm dangle, which I love adding these to my little projects. I have these in my shop. You get a pack of random 6 of these little charm dangles, and each of the charm dangles has a little pink heart with it. I had 6 packets in my shop just last week, but they're all sold out. So I managed to make another 6 more packets until they're sold out. And then over here is a little tuck pocket in the front. It's not a big pocket, but it is enough to add some tags. I've got here 3 different size tags, and I've just got a little clip and a little butterfly charm with some tool just to decorate the clip. It's not a really wide pocket, but you can fit some little tags, stamps, ephemeras, or die cuts, or a little tiny pack of sequins. You can also add that in the front. And then because it's single-sided paper, this part here where the pocket is, it was just the white part of the pocket. So then I covered that up with some scrap papers, and I just created some paper fringing and layered that to cover the front part. And I thought that looked really fun as well. And then also did some paper folding and added one of my word sentiments to the front with a little foam dot. So that's how I decorated the front part of the pocket. Added some more scrap paper to create a banner, and then just use an eyelet with some seam binding to create the little charm dangle to also decorate the front. And then on the inside, I didn't do much here. I just placed one of these little other embellishments that I made, and that's also got some foam dots, which you can then just take it out if you want to send this to somebody, and then they can use it on their project. So it's another good little spot for your embellishment that you may want to gift to your crafty friend. And again, because it's white, on one side I added some washi tape right across the top of the file folder. And then this is the extra page that I had mentioned. So you can add a page. You don't have to. You can just keep it as a little file folder booklet without one of these. But I thought it would just make it more interesting to add another piece to the booklet. I've got a little tab here that was just an ephemera I had in my stash. And this paper here is by Cocoa and Vanilla, a paper collection. I'm not too sure what paper collection it is, but it's by Cocoa Vanilla. And then on the next page, I just embellished this side with a doily, and this is another cut apart and some more die cuts. And then over here is the little pocket as well. And then I've got a packaged pack of some die cuts using some vellum, and this is a bag topper die. And then this is the pocket. Just some simple embellishing to the front, and so the pocket opens up like this. So it has a little bit of room for you to add a little bit of a bulkier packaged goodies if you have. So that just goes in there like that. And then that's the back. And you can also add another envelope here to the back if you want to add some more, another spot to add more goodies, or to add your letter. You can add a little envelope here. You can also add another tuck spot if you wanted to add some more goodies in there as well. But this is how the little booklet looks like, and really easy and really fun. So again, you can just use a 6x6 paper. You could also make this in any size. You don't have to use a 6x6 paper. You can make it any size you like. It just depends on your measurements as well. But I'll give you the measurements for this size. So I really like this little project. Okay, so what you're going to need, you're going to need 1 piece of 6x6 paper. And if you wanted to make the little extra page. You'll also need another piece of paper as well for that, or your preferred paper, and I'll show you how to do that as well. But we'll make the booklet first. So I've got here my paper, 6x6 piece. It is single-sided. So if you have double-sided paper, you just decide what side you like your cover to be. So in this case, it will be this one. So then you're going to turn that print facing down. That's going to be your cover. And we're going to score at 2.5 inches and 5 5/8 of an inch, which is about 3/8 of an inch from the end in. So it's 2.5 inches and 5 5/8 of an inch. And then we're going to turn the paper to the right, and we're going to score at 1.5 inches. And that's it for the scoring. And now what we're going to do here, we're going to remove this long piece here, and we're going to cut it off up to that score line. So I'm going to turn it this way to make it easy. You can use your paper trimmer if you find it easier. And then we're going to just angle cut that out. And then this part here, we're going to do the same, just angle cut that as well. So that is what you want it to look like on this side. We're going to turn the paper now this way, and I'm just going to grab my paper trimmer. And what we want to do here, on the right side of this side, so this part here, you've got the little tab. On this side here, we are going to cut down here all the way up to wherever you want the width of your tab here, which I'll just show you. So what we're going to do is on this side, we're going to line this edge about 3/4 of an inch in. So you want your paper about 3/4 of an inch from the edge of the paper, and we are going to cut all the way up, and you just want to cut it up to however long or wide you want your tab, this part here. So I'm just going to go about there, and that's all for that cutting. And then what you want to do now, we're going to cut that out, because we don't need this now. And you can put that to the side and make an embellishment out of it. So we don't need that. So now that's what your paper should look like. And now at this point, if you want to, you can get your corner rounder punch. If you want to corner round the corner part of your tab, we can do that now. We can leave it if you like. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to go back over here to this part, and I'm going to angle cut that out. So now your paper will look like this. And what we'll do now, we're going to turn it back this way now, and then we are going to cut this part out just up to that score line. And then we're going to angle cut this part. So now this is your paper looking like this. And now we're just going to assemble it. So we're going to grab this little piece here, we're going to fold that in. We're going to fold this up just so you can see what it's going to look like. And then we're going to glue this part here. Just waiting for my glue. So just add a bit of glue there. And we're going to seal that side up. So now you're going to have that as your pocket, which is the same as this one here. we're going to bring this over and fold that down. And then this little piece here, we're going to fold that up, and that will be your front pocket. And then you can either corner around the corners, or you can just glue the sides. And I'm just going to cut mine out here a little bit because it's a little bit out of line. Okay, so I'm going to glue this in now. And that's why I covered it with some of my scrap papers to create the paper fringe, because I didn't want that white bit showing. So I'm just going to apply glue to the side here. And you just want a small amount of glue, a thin amount. That way you have more room to be able to put some goodies in the front here. So that will seal that part to create that pocket. So now you have your front pocket here, and then when you open it up, you'll have this pocket here. And sometimes what I do, because it's pretty a tight fit, I'm going to grab, I've got a paddle pop stick. I just slide that in there and just sort of wiggle it around a little bit, just to give it a bit more of an easy opening for when you want to add your tags or ephemeras in there. It just helps open that up a bit, so then it's easy for your whatever it is that you want to tuck in there. So that is all there is to creating this little booklet. So what we want to do now is, if you want to create an extra page, you can leave it like this if you like, and just keep it as a simple mini file folder with a pocket. And to create a page, you just want another scrap piece of paper, or whatever paper you like that's going to coordinate with your mini folder. And you just want to make sure the height of your page will fit inside the height of your folder. And you just want to make sure the width will be just a little bit, about an inch past your fold line. So something like that. No, I didn't even measure it. This is just a scrap paper. Just as long as the height will fit inside, and that the length will just go over the fold line about 1 inch, or even less is fine. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to fold this over. You can use your scoreboard if you like, but I'm just going to fold it. And then this will slide inside. Now, as you can see, one's still a little bit too big, because I should have folded more. So I might just trim that down. Use a smaller trimmer. So this one here, you just sort of work with however, whatever you're happy with for your page. Sometimes I don't measure it. I just play around with it and keep trimming it down until I'm happy with the page. So look, I'm happy with that. So it's just sitting inside. So that's going to now get tucked behind the pocket. And you want that fold line to sit underneath that fold line, so that way your page can open and close easily. And all you do is you're just going to add glue again to that part of the flap. And then you can have, and then you'll have yourself a little flip page. So place that inside, wherever you like to place it. So now you've got yourself a extra flip page to go with your mini file folder, and then you've got yourself a pocket. So that's how to create this really fun little mini file folder style booklet with pockets. I'm going to share with you another project that I've made. I'm making a couple of junk journals as well, which I want to share with you guys once I've finished the journals. And I'm making one in this sort of style as well, but slightly larger, with some pages in there for journaling. So I'm also going to show you how to build one of those in one of these little mini file folder as well. And I've also got another junk journal style project as well for you to make as well. That's also coming up in my next videos. But this is for today's video. I do hope you give this one a go. I think this is really fun and really cute, and I do hope I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.